Guys, Ed Walters, Trafford Golf Centre here in Manchester, and today I'm going to answer the question which I get asked quite a bit when I'm teaching, and it's about overswinging. Now, for those of you who may be not familiar with what overswinging is, you know, you will see the golf club coming in sort of this position here, so beyond parallel position. So if we said the club there is parallel to the ground, so overswinging would be getting the club down here, beyond the parallel position. Now, a lot of people actually think they're overswinging when they're not. And the reason I would mention that is because when you make what you may think is an overswing in the backswing, here, you can see the club. So at this point here now, I can see the club out of the corner of my left eye. But if we look at the shaft itself, it's actually parallel to the ground, so it isn't being overswung. What it is pointing across to the right of the target line. So the term across the line at the top, this will be the position. The club is pointing across the target line. So my target line would be there, where I wanted to hit the ball, and the club is pointing across it, rather than being in a position parallel to it at the top of the backswing. Okay? So loads of people say, oh, I've got this massive overswing, and I see them make it at the top, and actually what happens is the right elbow flies out here and the club gets in this position. They think they make a massive overswing because they can see half the shaft in the club. But the club isn't beyond parallel, it isn't being overswung. It's being moved here. So it's important that we know the difference between the two, because thinking you're overswinging and being across the line is a much different fix to actually overswinging and then needing to shorten the length of the backswing. So it's important that we know the difference between the two. Now, how the overswing and the across the line positions can get there, a lot of it with the across the line is what happens with this right elbow position. So we could get a club coming quite quickly inside, so the club head disappears low behind the body, and then as the arms pick it up, the elbow sticks out and the club points across the line at the top. Yeah, so that's quite a common one that we would see, so we'd be in there. Then with an overswing, it could be a combination of a over rotation of the upper body, so the club ends up here. Also, when we look at what's happening with the hands, we see the wrists really, you know, it could be a grip problem as that club falls down here. We could be losing it a little bit in the grip here at the top, so that would be an overswing. Yeah, or one of the more common ones would be the bending of the elbow here in an attempt to make a full turn and get the club into a position where you think is full, and we can get it in that position. So looking at those positions from the face-on angle, you know, that last position we've just seen there with the bending of the left elbow would be a bit in here. Yeah, so that would be there. Losing a little bit of the grip as we go up to the top, and we would see it here, so we lost a little bit of the grip. You can see how the fingers feel that are starting to come off there, so I actually only got hold of it here. We can see how the club then, because the weight is here, is bouncing down, so that will give the club an appearance, that'll be overswinging because it's gone along the line there. But the across the line swing, that would be this one, so the club disappears this way, as the arms lift, the elbow comes out, and the club points way across the target line. So it's important we know the difference between them so that we know the right fix to put in place. Guys, thanks for watching. If you like the video, please give it a thumbs up, share it amongst your friends as well. They may need to know the difference too. If you haven't already subscribed to the channel, just follow the little link at the bottom there below and you'll be able to see a load more content which is great for your game. You can catch me on social media. The link's at the end of this video, and I look forward to seeing you guys again next time. Thanks for watching.